Howdy, all y'all survivors, Vegemites, FPM viewers, and Smithies alike, as well as you YouTube viewers. This is your Redneck host. I'm here with my brother from Crustwater, N4TH, and we're actually doing something different today. We're playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Picked this game up not too long ago. It was pretty pricey, but if you're willing to buy everything, it's worth it. It's actually a pretty good game so far. I've done a couple of things in it, but as you see, N4TH has a sorcerer and a cleric. I myself have a barbarian and a rogue. My rogue is a halfling, and my barbarian is an orc. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up here with my rambling and let N4TH the hell of his Vegemite and explain his characters to them.
G'day Vegemite, N4TH here with FPM for a brand new game called Solasta, Crown of the Magister. And as you can see, so we set up, ready to go. I've got a sorcerer, rolling a sorcerer and a cleric.
What's their backstories?
Not sure, main as far as that.
What's the backstory to your sorcerer and your cleric? Like, how did they come into being? Like, what's how'd they come about?
I'm not sure to answer that.
Okay. Well, I could provide your people as well as mine a backstory to Grim Ironfang and Ted. Grim Ironfang, he's in the war. He's a sellsword now. Was barbarian. Once you go half orc barbarian, you can't go back. But he survived the war, and he's currently going from town to town looking for money. Something to do. He's pretty much, he cares about others, but he puts himself front and center first, and just does the job, gets it done. Ted, he's an aristocrat now. He likes to be above and beyond everybody and be like, well, I have the best things. Well, his family came on hard times, him not knowing it. When he found out, he became a thief, a rogue. So he started stealing so he could have the best of things to keep that part of his life still alive. But anyways, I'm going to shut up here with their backstories. And if N4TH is ready for me to hit the ready button, I'll hit the ready button.
Yep.
All right. And we're starting the game. We're going to go all the way through. This might be a long episode, so y'all just hopefully sit here and watch it. You want to skip the intro?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You want to skip it? Or do you want them to have a full in-depth thing?
Probably best. Yeah, probably best to still have a. Yeah, we'll keep the intro going.
All right. It's waiting on you.
Before the cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Sorry about being quiet there, everybody. But it's best left unsaid. If you want to read that, be more my guest too. I'll leave it there before pressing the key to start it, so you have opportunity to read it. And clicking the start key.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Take a load off. There's plenty of donkey piss to go round.
If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Look at a stain.
So, is this the job? Getting shit-faced?
We do
That
what
looked
we
like
have
it
to.
matched perfectly well
So
with
what's
him.
this trouble you were telling us about?
Right?
Well, I was heading down a lonely road when 3 shitheads jumped from the bushes, dragged me off, and threw my arse in this broken-down jail. Smelled like some poor bastard had died in there. A strong wind could have took it down.
Alright, here we go with your characters. You're playing. This is your tutorial, more or less.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you press your Shift or Alt key, I forget which it is on your end, it will highlight things. It should have told you that in your tutorial. Also, if you press your map, it'll tell you if there's a container in that area if you didn't already know that wasn't there before. Now you know if your character's got a good enough acrobatic skill, after you enter this room and get up to that top spot, you'll see a chest top right there that it's shining. You can actually jump from that top of that rock over to it. And go ahead and collect that without having to go the whole way around.
Yeah, I don't have quite the acrobatic skill for that chest.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you have a good enough acrobatic skill.
Oh, you can jump, but then got. Oh yeah, because I got the way here.
Yeah, and then you press that rock there that's kind of shining off to the side there. So you can access that chest. Have you already opened that chest?
Yeah.
Taking the stuff out? Alright. Now I got it to where, shown to where I can watch these guys get crushed. Too bad you don't get to pick up their stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, if you,
the bodies ain't even there.
Light, my friend.
Alright. And then you go out the barred doors and you're good to go.
Nice move. That trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear. This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
Have another ale. It's not like you have anywhere better to be.
I have a tale to tell as well. I too was attacked, but I put an end to my enemies with blood and pain.
Proceed then. Everyone enjoys a tale well told.
And this is my turn. I love the cynicism between the characters, the way that blends together. It just works. What? It's only gonna allow me to run this time around. I'm gonna ready a melee attack though.
You're not coming back.
Poor puppy. Nah, missed. Oh, this is such a good moment. This is Sparta! I'm sorry. I had to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. Yeah.
yeah, because even from when I played that part and it said that you could, I was like, yeah, why not? It's part of the mechanics, so yeah.
You die like the rest.
Use it as you wish.
Yep. Alright, and I know how far I gotta run on this one. I can run to there, and then it'll stop me. And then I gotta disengage and get behind the stone. It's bad. I got a higher initiative than the dog does. I should be able to attack, but I have to disengage. Just to do this.
Ha!
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
Shut your gob, or I'll shut it for you.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All
He's
those
gonna be a
spines on their
likable
backs,
character.
those jaws.
Yep.
You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Anar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
You'll see.
So anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
bullshit.
High in the hills, 2 days west of here. I left the main road to find a shorter way through. And I was making good time when I dropped through a sodding sinkhole into a cave. Oh, I must have fallen on my wrong side.
Yeah.
Any side's the wrong side. Wow, you're down to 3 HP out of 10.
Candle.
Well, your character ain't got a torch or nothing?
I mean, I could use a torch. Not surprised. My inventory.
If you got the sparkle spell, you should be able to light up too.
Light will guide us.
Oh, it does hard though with switching. Yeah.
That totem don't look too pleasant.
Yeah. Good.
You got to interact with the
Alright.
totem first.
Orcs! Clearly I'm being punished for leaving the road. Now to seek redemption.
She didn't sound too happy. Now hold up before you go all the way. Or after that.
There they are.
There's a chest
they
in that
see
room
me,
that you need to look
I'm
at.
dead.
It's back in that corner next to that door that gets open. Press your M key and you'll see it. You gonna sneak? Or are you gonna be spotted? I mean, you are a cleric after all, but even the cleric can only do so much. What's all that glittering up there? Missed a bag. Yep, that one. How'd you do that, by the way? Point that out.
I mean, I've mainly just been sort of like clicking about, where it's like, I think if she, you know, if the character can do it, then they'll go ahead with it.
Yeah.
Worse. It looks like this is the only way out. I just need to be patient. They can't stay there forever.
What can they? Maybe you need to go there. Now you gotta make it over there.
I would have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters.
Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
We should bill the council for all this wasted time.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
Come on now. Don't be a killjoy. We all sang for our supper. Now it's your turn.
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Sounds like an idiot.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it. Because you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
And here's the aspect of the rogue.
Liam, always thoughtful.
The sneaky character. It's kind of funny. That guard's facing that way. And yet, he doesn't see me going over there. You see what I'm saying? Oh, now he turns his back. But there's these two guards here that are facing each other. And don't see me going in front of that door there. I pick up everything. If you're gonna break in someplace, why not? Am I right?
Yeah.
Lutes are lutes are lutes. And flutes are flutes that are flutes.
I spotted a trap of sorts.
Hell, what do you think he's going to do on this trap? Yeah, 25 roll. Liam's heirloom and 16 gold pieces. Not bad. Now I got to make it back over here to the window. Because the Lone Shark and Liam are down there in the courtyard.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
It's kind of funny that the Lone Shark got a 16 initiative. And yet I go first.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Alright. Gonna go with Grim Longfang, okay?
Okay.
Maybe. Or maybe we're here just to raise hell and break heads.
A fight, is it? I'm sure we can find an outlet for your enthusiasm. Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
Alright. Then, why not Ted?
So you're not a mythical creature after all?
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
We kinda need a little bit more info about the job, me lord.
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Alright, which would you say? About the council? About the Legacy Council?
Yeah.
We hear this is a mission for the Council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple. But you know, politics? The Council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
Alright. There.
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
Alright, which one would you say is next? You want to do the Eastern Kingdoms?
Yeah.
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north. The Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
Because then they then go to, that one.
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Manicalan. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
Alright. And last but not least, Ted's response.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
That's that. But what about these other two over here? You want to know about the Principality?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this place, the Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of Masgarth is ruled by Princess Kaiwood Silverflower. We are a wealthy state with fertile lands and the easiest access to the Badlands through a pass called the Copperhead Road. We're in the capital, Caer Kiflin, which was once part of the ancient Manicalan Empire of the High Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Tower. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
Alright. And then Iron Fang would be a legitimate question for me.
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Whose fault is that?
Right?
Yeah.
He kept us waiting. I think this is going to be one of the better Let's Plays that we've done so far, as far as how the characters flow with each other, you know?
Yeah, as I said, especially that one guy, Ted.
Yeah.
His lines fit in perfectly.
Yep. It's waiting on you. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and organize our inventories here. As far as weapons, I like to have weaponry on the on Iron Fang here. And as far as like crafting ingredients, which they don't weigh anything, generally when I do a gameplay for myself, I like to put them on like my cleric or my wizard, because they don't weigh anything.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Yeah, I could. I'm switching things.
Yeah, I'm also moving some stuff myself here and there. I get to look into your inventory and see stuff moving around. Alright, so you do bolts, but why don't you go ahead and put your crossbow in your secondary? Instead of having your secondary as your mace. And those arrows, Ted could use because he uses bows.
Yeah.
And since it pulls, basically when you craft or, it pulls from all characters in the party. So, you can stack it on whoever. Food is the same way. So, that's however you want to do it. And if you look at how much gold we have right now, we have 141 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces to our wallets. Now, we're not going to be able to interact with too much because we need to get going. So I'm just going to go ahead and uncover some stuff here. You could have kept doing what you was doing here. Alright, hold up. I got to get my rogue. No, I can't even do that with my rogue just yet. We can talk to Annie.
We'll talk after you're swearing in. We'll talk after you're swearing in.
They're going to swear us in. Well, what if I don't want to be sworn at to be in?
This place is magnificent. Nice gardens. I never thought I'd get so close to the embassies. Look at the size of this council hall.
So this is what they spend our taxes on.
Look. Is that...
The princess! Wait. Is she leaving?
Apparently so.
Then who will administer the oath?
This is the one I like to do.
Okay.
The maid who empties a chamber pot. No, we're not as important as that. Perhaps a stable boy.
You thought it would be the princess?
Huh. Yeah, we'll go with Lily.
Doesn't she lead the council?
No. In this chamber, she's just another delegate. Lady Keene, the council's oathkeeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keene, oathkeeper of the council.
Shh! Quiet, everyone.
And I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the council's reputation. Remember that. Always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this council, and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good?
I swear.
Excellent. Lord Karen will enter your name into the council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
This is another one I like to do.
I suppose you imagine something more pompous.
No, I don't know. It just feels a bit anticlimactic.
Sorry to disappoint. The mission. As I'm sure you know, the Council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial Fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to. We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The Council wants a first-hand report.
Alright. Which one do you figure is one that would be good to go in line? Grim Iron Fang?
What can you tell us about this Captain Henrik?
A fine officer, more than 15 years in the Principality's army. He inspires trust, loyalty, and courage, hence the decision to post him there, facing danger.
Alright.
Wait, these marches, they're not in the Badlands, are they?
The Marches are a no man's land, between the civilized world and the Badlands. It's outside the chain of mountains that really define the Badlands. We wouldn't send you in there. Yet.
Your character? You, basically?
Yeah.
The whole garrison gone? There are only 4 of us.
Just find out what happened. Run back if you get scared.
Got it. Though we were hoping for a first mission with more riches than risk, if you catch my drift.
You don't get to choose your mission, I'm afraid. So, gather what you need and go. Time is of the essence.
Right. I guess that's that. It's on to Kerlem.
Alright. Now, we need to go rest up. We got a couple of things that'll happen along the way, but let's go ahead and get back. Well, before we get going that direction, I gotta stop in over here. And pick something up. It's Angry Violets. And like I said, if you pull up your map, it'll show you that there was a chest here that could be accessed. Now we do have several chests down here that we could talk to Annie about now. You want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
We'll just fast travel down there. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can talk to Annie now.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, we can't speak with her yet. We gotta level up. Alright,
be with
into
you
the
in a
Graves Keeps Cask. Let's go ahead and talk to the guy about renting a room.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Alright, which one do you think needs to go first? This one?
Yeah.
Well, click on it.
Your beer is terrible. And that's being polite about it.
What? What? I've never had any complaints about the beer before. Maybe your palate is not refined enough.
Alright. How about this one?
Tell us about your tavern.
The inn? Well, it's not that old, but somehow it feels like it's been here forever. Well, you can meet all kinds of people here, that's the good thing. An old scavenger, a diplomat from the council, a knight, a lord, a beggar. We also have rooms to rent by the night.
Why the name? Gravekeep's Cask.
Well, it's very old, from imperial times. Perhaps a historian would know, but I don't.
Alright, now we can do...
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
A suite?
Oh, it's more like a large bedroom, really. But you know, this is the capital city.
And here we do a long rest. Alright. Waiting on you. Trying to choose his spells.
Yeah.
Well, later down the road, don't even worry about either of them trying to choose identify. Because I'm going to get Ted to be able to do that. That should help you. At least a little. They're choosing her spells. Alright, you're done.
Got to prepare.
Yeah, I know. I'm just notifying you. Take your time.
Yep.
Alright. Now, if we can actually go down here and we actually have to supposedly buy stuff from this magic guy first. This guy here. So I've already clicked on him.
Hello. How may I help you?
Alright. Grim Iron Fang or Ted?
Ted. Yeah.
It basically takes us right into the shop. And as you can see, he really sells much of nothing that's really of any importance to us. You see what I'm saying? But we can sell, however. You just can't sell clothing. So I'm going to close out while you're doing the shopping there. I'm going to go over here to Grimora. Or... yeah. Gorham. Gorham's Emporium.
Welcome to Gorham's Emporium.
And we'll go with yours. Alright, here's where we can buy the food that we need. We need 5. So I'll go ahead and buy the 5. That's that. And I'm going to buy a longbow for my barbarian friend. And some arrows. Now, is there anything that you need to do?
As far as ammunition with the crossbow, she needs bolts.
Alright, hang on, let me clear that out. And click on your character down there. And then you should be able to buy the bolts for your character after I back out. Are you able to buy?
Yep.
Alright, you got
That
bolts?
should be...
Yeah, I see it. Alright, now, as far as our mission, we now have to do something. I don't even recall what. Click J, your quest log should open up and it should say something. There we go.
Deputies? A word, if you please.
So famous already. I love it.
You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster of the Scavengers Guild. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that compulsory?
No, but you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No. He pretty much stuck to giving orders.
Oh, right. Anyway, we offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. At least most of us are.
Of course you are. Well,
Yeah.
good luck.
Who would you say has the most adolescent?
Fearless.
Inviting beggars to the council. How peculiar.
I'd rather visit the temple, honestly.
So, what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters?
It's not far, but
I've had enough talking. Let's go and kill some monsters.
If there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
Well, let's go ahead and visit Annie, shall we? So that way we get all this cleared and we can do what needs to be done.
Ah, you came.
You picked our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
We both already know what she has to offer, or how to help, but we can roll through it for the viewers if you want.
what kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the Council. In the Marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior Deputy of the Council. Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs. Well, you're still a bit green, so let's say goblins.
Ouch! You're hurting our feelings.
Orcs will hurt much more than your feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting, it's rude. So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields. Too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. Thanks so much.
So instead, you brave heroes just clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice clean map. Then we take our carts and pick up every piece of junk. We bring it back, we sell it, and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff, you go off to kill more bad things. Everybody wins.
For a percentage, of course.
What? You could never carry it all anyway. Not in your little backpacks.
Alright.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Fine. Feel free to visit us any time. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
In what?
In getting our people to Caerlem. The outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our camp.
Right. We'll tell him if we find him.
That would be appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better.
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Alright, now that that's over with, Ted is going to go pick a lock. He had an itch. Aw, it won't let him do it again. Crap. And there's nothing in this middle chest. And there's books and stuff in this other one.
Because, yeah, it says party stash.
Yeah. And this one here, though. Over here.
Probably. Yeah.
Has unfinished biography by a guy that we'll be dealing with later down the road. And then the Dragon's Den advertisement. But I'm going to leave them in there and step off. And I tell you what, that's going to be a good enough recording for my end. I don't know about you. So I figured we'd make it to Carolim in our next episode. How about that?
Yep.
So, come back now, everybody. And we hope to see y'all here again for a longer visit. Y'all can sit spell and maybe drink some shine with us. But come back now, you hear? Later!